Dear friends, today I will tell you more about z-scores, how to use z-score values in a normal distribution. So I told you about the z-score formulas, that is z equal to s bar minus mu divided by sigma by root n, where s bar is the average of samples, mu is the average of the population, sigma is the standard deviation of the population, n is the number of samples taken. Okay, so now what we are going to do here is that suppose there is a normal distribution. Normal distribution is there. So there are one standard deviation, one XL, two, one sigma, two sigma, three sigma, and here it is minus one sigma, minus two sigma, and minus three sigma. We are going to find the Z values at these points using different methods. Okay, so let us try that. So I have written 1 sigma minus 1 sigma. So what will be the, suppose our distribution is normal distribution with 60 as average and 10 as standard deviation. So what will be the p value at 60 plus 1 sigma and 60 minus 1 sigma? For that you have to use the formula norm dot dist comma, you have to give our value is 70, that is a mark at the mark you got at 1 sigma, comma 60, comma 10, comma true. So you got this value, and then 50 at 50, what is the p value? Okay, up to that, okay, always less than 50, that is a value you get by this formula. So how you can find the z-score from this? You can use the formula norm dot s dot inv. Okay, s dot inverse, you have to give the probability. So probability you got from the norm dot dist. So if you give that probability value, so that probability value is 0.841. So if you give that 0.841, so what is the meaning of that? See, your normal distribution, you got a p value as 0.8413. So what is the z value? For that you got the p value, so you want the z value of that z-score. So you use the function norm dot s dot inv and you give this probability value. Okay, that's it. That's how you use this. You have to use these functions. Okay, so when you use the function, you got 1. Okay, so you can just verify using the direct formula. What is the direct formula? S minus mu by sigma, you get the same value. And so suppose you have got the z-score, you want to know the p value, means you have to use a formula norm dot dist s dot dist. Okay, you have got the z value and you want to find the, you have got the z value, that is your z value is 1 and you want to find the p value. Okay, so you have to give norm dot s dot dist arguments z value comma cumulative. So if we give, you'll get this value 0.841345. So that is the same as what you got from norm.dist. So understood. So how you can use z score and get the p-value, and from the p-value how you can get the z score. Okay, so now we studied two functions. Okay, norm.s.inv and norm.s.dist. Same way you can find for the 2 sigma. So for 2 sigma, what will be the mark? This 2 standard deviations away. So it is 80. 60 plus 2 standard deviation, 80. So using that value, you can find the z value, and you with both methods and corresponding to that z value, you will get the p value. You can see the p value same way for the 3 sigma. Okay, at the 3 sigma your mark will be 90, and for the minus 3 sigma your mark will be 30 to the left. So your z score is 3 and minus 3. Same you will get using direct. So mark is 90 minus 60 by 10, that you will get 3, and 30 minus 60 by 10 you will get a minus 3. Same way you get the reverse. You have got the z score. To get the p value, you have to use the norm.dist. Okay, now we will come to how to use the alpha value. Okay, so in a question you are having your alpha value as 0.05. What is alpha value? It's the level of significance. Okay, it shows the level of significance. So alpha value means it is the level of significance. Alpha value is level of significance. So if you know the alpha value, you can confidence level, you can get the confidence level. So it will be confidence level will be 1 minus alpha. Okay, that means here it is 0.05, that is 5% alpha. So confidence level will be 95%. So here alpha is 0.05 and it is a left tail. So what will be the thing? Your normal distribution. So you should have the concept. So it is left tail. So it is a left side. 0.05 somewhere here. 0.05 or 5%. This area. Okay. So you want to find the z value. Okay, z value. So you have to use some function from norm. Out of the two function norm.s, you have to find the z value. Let us see how you will do that. Okay. So your z, your alpha is 0.05. So you are going to find the z value. So it will be always negative value because it is to the left side. So you have to use the function norm.s.inv and give the probability as 0.05. So you got the z value as minus 1.64485. So suppose it is a right tail, so greater than function. Okay, so what will happen? It is to the right side. The right tail means your normal distribution, and 0.05 is this area. So what you can do, you have to subtract this area from 1 minus 0.05. Okay, so use that p value, use the p value 1 minus alpha, then you will get this area, this complete area till here, till this point. Okay, for that you have to use 1 minus alpha. right tail. So what I did, at same equation, norm dot s dot inv, but the probability value will be 1 minus 0.05. So you got 1.644854. That is the z value for alpha equal to 0.05 right tailed. Suppose you have got a two-tailed test, that is not equal to. So it can be either less than or greater than. So it is not equal to. So here what you have to do, you are given the alpha value as 0.05. Alpha value is 0.05 and it is a right tailed. So your distribution, so it is to both right and left. So half will come here, 0.05 divided by 2, and half will go here, 0.05 divided by 2. Okay, so you have to find the z value at these 2 points. Okay, so why we are dividing by 2? Because it is two-tailed. That's why we are dividing by 2. So you have to use the same equation, norm dot s dot inv, and give the probability value as 0.05 divided by 2. And here what will we give? We give 1 by 1 minus 0.05 divided by 2. Okay, so that's the right side value. It will be, one will be minus and one will be positive. Okay, so these are the different methods to find or to use z score. Okay, you got z score, how to find the p value. You got the p value, how to find the z score. So these are the different. So what we studied till now, we studied two functions, norm dot s dot dist and norm dot s dot inv. Hope it is clear to you. Thank you.